Please welcome to the stage, Gary Miller.
Thank you. Very kind, very kind. Welcome to Oracle AI World. I'm Gary Miller. I'm the Customer Success Officer for Oracle. My job and my team's job is to make all of you wildly successful, and we really mean that. We love working with you to make you successful. I hope you're all enjoying Oracle AI World, some great announcements about our data platform, our agentic AI marketplace, our AI factory, and I think you probably hear it over and over that AI changes everything, and it really does. Maybe you heard Larry yesterday about how his vision that this will make the world a better place, and so that's what we're driving towards. So we have some incredible companies and actually a government up here today. They've got amazing stories that they're going to share with you about how they are driving transformations and using AI to get very bold outcomes. And our hope is that you learn something from this, you take something away that you can go back and you can use back in your own company. And so let's get the ball rolling. We are going to start with a bang, with an AI bang. And we're very, very lucky to have the company that really accelerated this AI, really economic revolution. And so we're lucky to have, and how to do that? They brought GPT to market. So we have OpenAI here. So I'd like you to welcome to the stage Padmaja Desari, and she is the head of finance and IT transformation at OpenAI. So please welcome Padmaja. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Please sit in the middle. And also, we have the incredible partner, PwC. So we have Alexis Hall, who is the PwC Global Alliance Lead for Oracle. So Alexis, please come on up. They swapped us around here.
He swapped us, yeah.
Last minute. So, okay, all right. Well, Padmaja, we have an incredible partnership with Oracle, with Stargate, building some of the largest AI data centers on the planet, training your LLMs, but now with ERP Fusion. Okay, so this is a very special day. Padmaja and the OpenAI finance team, they went live on Fusion today, and it only took them 3 months. So, thank you. So Padmaja, it's incredible, really many firsts, and we're going to talk about it. But why don't you tell us why this Oracle partnership is so powerful at this moment?
Yep. First of all, thank you. My name is Padmaja. I'm from OpenAI, as you all know. So I manage the ERP transformation. I'm a head of finance platform technology team at OpenAI. And yes, why it is so transformation? So we are a fast-growing company, and we have a partnership with Oracle. We use OCI. We have a $30 billion investment, and we leverage your data centers for efficiency and for a global scale.
Thank you.
So not only that, we believe we're an AI company, we're a finance team of the future. So we needed an ERP that can scale with us, especially we are getting into a lot of new businesses. We are not just the software company. We're also doing data centers. We're also doing consumer devices. So with all of this, we needed a strong foundation that's AI ready. So there's no better partner than Oracle. So that's why we choose. And we are also live with 11 countries in 3 months. Because of the 2 partnership teams that are here today. Yeah. And thank you again for this opportunity.
No, it's really incredible. And I think, it's not just kind of the way you've done it. It's not just going live on it, but it's the way you did it. Agent first, and driving a lot of, completely new ways of doing this, which is very exciting.
Yes.
So, and you selected PwC as your implementation partner. Why don't you tell us about that?
Yeah, so PwC has been with us for a long time. They're also one of our strategic customer, and they've done few implementations, and they understand few initiatives. They understand how we work at OpenAI. So in another company, something that takes 10 years, we do it in probably less than a year. So that's why we need somebody who has also a lot of tech expertise, deep tech expertise, and also understand our pace, and also have the same mindset as an AI mindset. So there's no better partner than PwC for us. Yeah, and we delivered. We completed in 3 months.
Yeah. Incredible, incredible. So, I still can't get over the 3 months.
Sorry, I just want to add one more. It's not just the ERP financials, and we have a long roadmap. And then also, it's just not ERP. We also did the chart of account change.
Yes.
Yeah, in 3 months.
And that was you did that in a very special way as well. So, Alexis, what does it look like to deliver transformation for a company like OpenAI?
Yes, well, I mean, first of all, it's obviously a huge honor, and thank you, Padmaja, and congrats again on the go live today. But, working with a company with them, it wasn't about just standing up a system. In this case, first one was finance. It was really about how do you reimagine finance in an AI first world, right? And your guys' vision was we're coming in with this agent first mindset, and our job was to make that a reality. So we sat down and we literally designed a future state operating model that incorporated intelligent agents embedded throughout, and we brought the system together, the processes, the people, including the agentic part of that workforce to deliver on that vision. And we used Fusion AI delivered agents, but we co-created agents together, and we're continuing to do that. But at the end, it created a very lean, scalable model. Padmaja's team, she hasn't told you, is very small, and they're actually able to scale without adding headcount by using AI. So, it's not the typical implementation we've done, but it is definitely a blueprint for how companies can transform smarter and faster going forward.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's a lot of lessons for all of us in how small your team is, how fast you went, how you used your tools, as well as PwC and Oracle, and brought it all together. So, Alexis, how did you keep up with OpenAI?
Yeah, I mean, with that type of speed, it takes more than just resources. There's a lot of rethinking delivery overall. We've put a ton of investments into our AI accelerators across all phases of the lifecycle journey, whether that's building, testing, even training. But it really is beyond that. It's not just using AI to deliver faster. It's how do you use kind of the power of the correlation that AI can bring and the insights to develop smarter solutions and to de-risk the program. So, an easy example would be, you can use AI to help, kind of generate your future state requirements and your process flows, but how do we then take the AI and say, well, based on this, what are the test scenarios that we should be considering? What are the potential impacts to, upstream systems? So it's, really about not doing it faster, but doing it more intelligently. And OpenAI is the perfect partner to push us on that agenda even further. So you guys didn't just adopt, what we brought to the table, but you challenged us to even think more about how can we do this even more intelligently, and we'll take that to the next phases and to our next customers.
Yeah, so you were using your AI tools. So Padmaja, how did you see PwC bring their AI tools to the transformation as well?
Yeah, I think, as I said, right, they're also our customers, so they are also leveraging ChatGPT left and right. So, so from a requirements gathering, as I'm just going to first talk about the implementation aspect, not the agentic aspect. So, so from a requirements gathering, from a designing process flows, and also data conversion, chart of account mapping. Of course, they brought their expertise of this is the chart of account structure. Then we also use our own deep research and say okay, companies of this size, what is the best structure that can help us scale, right? And then we compared all of those things, and then also data conversion, and then also mapping between, we used NetSuite before. How do we map, and then how do we convert the data, and then reconcile the data, and then user trainings, training guides, and then also the embedded agents for guided user adoptions. I mean, generating the user guides is so easy with our agents, with embedded agents within ChatGPT.
Yeah. So I think this, we're going to talk more about, but it's just incredible use of AI, every opportunity to get the data right, to get your chart of accounts right, to get the testing right. So every element you were, between us using AI capabilities and just allowed that to go much faster.
I just want to add one more point, especially during the, finalizing the Oracle, one of the things came up was, should we use a public cloud or should we use a private cloud? So usually things like that, to do a documentation and present it to our security teams, that takes at least a week. So we just did it in an hour because we were also running out of time. We used deep research to say okay, what are the companies? Why did they go? Which are the industries? And we just presented, and it was the decisions were also faster because we're using AI.
No, it's mind blowing. So it wasn't just about getting live on ERP, faster, but it was getting there right. But then you had an agent-first mindset, right? So your target was the finance, department of the future.
Yes.
So please explain that.
Definitely. So I think in terms of so we are one of our mission is finance of the future, and not just my team is lean, the whole finance org is lean. We're only 11% of in related to our revenue sizes of the workforce within the finance.
There are 11 people in finance.
11%.
11%, sorry, 11%. I thought you say 11 people.
No, 11%, yes. Yeah. So we really need to we want to stay nimble, and we want to embed agents in every step of the way. So the way we did it is, especially when PwC did the process mapping exercise, we identified where are all the agents that we already have within Oracle. One of the things that I want to say is financial agents, close orchestration, accrual reconciliation. Those are the things we just enabled as part of the implementation. And then they also leveraged and built some of the agents using Agent Studio that you guys have. One of the things is journal approval agent, general review and approval agent that we built. And then on top of it, we also leverage where Oracle, you have an upcoming releases to integrate external systems, but then we didn't wait, and we leveraged our own technology to use our own agentic framework to build agents. For example, we have a document extractor coming from Ironclad to review all the contracts. And then we also build a risk agent. We have we have so many other agentic pipeline along the way. And then we're not only doing it today, and then we're also trying to do this for our future releases, like order to cash, supply chain, the future roadmaps. We want to do the same approach.
So straight today, then people are using your finance team are using agents day one. Right? It's not like they're coming later. That was the design. But just the kind of question, how do you do that though when those agents are coming so fast? So how did you pick the first set of agents?
So it's an outcome based. Thank you for asking. It's an outcome based, and we pick especially that's why I said during the process, close orchestration is we want to close. 5 business days close. That's our goal. So in order to achieve that, what are the things that we can leverage agents, right? And then just to talk about the outcome, when I say outcome based, when I first got there, we had a human was reviewing 300 contracts per month. And now whatever is the contract number, it's a 3 or 4x. We don't have to scale the headcount, and the same person is doing 1,500 or 2,000 contracts because there is agent that's reviewing those contracts, and only the exceptions that we put a human in the loop.
That's great. So you're scale as your business grows, you're scaling with AI, not with people. That's great. I wish I could do that. So all right. So Alexis, we've had a long partnership and the partnership with OpenAI. So we have this very collaborative model. So could you describe how that worked in this?
Yes, I mean we have a very unique embedded customer success services model with Oracle, which allows us to come in and not just sort of work side by side with OpenAI and they're managing 2 vendors. We're one fully united team with the mission of driving success together. That means joint executive sponsorship, governance, fully aligned tools and methods, including your Success Navigator platform, but also being able to embed Oracle's cloud advisory and success, advanced support services directly through PwC's delivery model. so that full integration of PwC and Oracle modern best practices and expertise allows our clients to have a better quality outcome.
Yep.
And mitigates risk. And at the end of the day, it's not just like OpenAI can go faster, but they're going faster with that confidence, knowing that we're all working from the same playbook. And Padmaja, hopefully you had that experience.
Yeah, of course. I mean, I never felt it's a different team. Like your team, especially, they used to join our weekly calls, and they used to unblock us, whether it's a product enhancements, whether it's like getting ready, environments getting ready, like whatever it is. It's just like we worked so much together.
Awesome, yeah, just the badgeless transformation. So real quick, what advice would you have for anyone here who wants to go agent first?
I think first thing is, crawl, walk, run approach, I would say. Like pick up those early, quick wins, and then showcase that so that and also it has to come top down. Your leaders needs to also like drive that finance of the future roadmap,
No, it's great, it's great. So, this is a historic day. I don't think we've had anyone go live in 3 months, so congratulations. Incredible. I think you wanted to leave the audience with something fun and interesting, right? So,
yes.
Yes. We wanted to add with something fun, end with something fun. So we asked ChatGPT to come up with a comic book story of what this journey looks like between Oracle and PwC and OpenAI. But the real point of all of this is it's about all of you here in the audience of becoming those heroes of your own transformation. This is a blueprint that you can take. It's proven here. Go faster, move smarter, unlock more value with AI, and become the heroes of your own transformations.
Okay.
And,
so please welcome me in congratulating Padmaja and OpenAI.
Yes.
You have a few things here as well, right? So, okay.
Can we do this? Yes. And no comic book story without prizes. So we've got some very coveted OpenAI hats here that are going to make their way out here. You can bring them to the PwC booth in the hub, and you can get some AI-powered translator earbuds, which are super cool. But we also have OpenAI stickers and other prizes if you win your
get ready to catch.
Challenge.
Come on,
so
here we go.
I know. Got to throw them far. Super far. And if anybody from PwC or Oracle caught these, give them to somebody else. Please. All right, last one.
All right, great.
Are we going off this?
Okay, great job. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, so we're going to go from anybody else beat 3 months for a Fusion implementation? I don't think so. So that's really, really amazing. So we're going to shift gears now from somebody who's just gone live to somebody who's been live for a while. And so I really want to have you welcome to the stage AT&T, largest carrier in North America, a huge partner with Oracle for many years. So I would like to welcome Michelle Salas, VP of Finance, IT Systems at AT&T. Michelle, please come on up. So you're in the middle, I'm on this side. Did a bit of switcheroo, so Michelle, you've been on the journey for a while, and maybe it'd be good to go back to the beginning. If you could share with the audience what made you decide on Oracle, but tell us the story a little bit.
The story.
Yes.
Well, I love telling the journey, so thank you. And thank you for inviting me. I'll never beat 3 months. That's crazy. So AT&T Finance has actually been an Oracle shop since early 2000s. I mean, we were on the EBS environment. And so around 2020, we decided to take the leap and go forward with the SaaS product. And at that time, we had a small advertising company called Xandr that we were going to be using as the pilot. So we said, let's go. Yep. Let's go ahead, put it on Xandr. Yeah. And we did that. We checked the box there and completed Xandr on the cloud. Yeah. But it was not successful. And the reason it wasn't successful was because we had tried to replicate our on-prem environment. And that just didn't work. So we had a decision point at that time. We had to either stay on our EBS and kind of not be current on patches. We were not disciplined in putting on patches. I know, I'm sorry. We would find bugs, and we would have to be on the release. And so our decision point was stay on EBS or move to the SaaS cloud. And Oracle product came in, so shout out to Ashvin and Rondi and Robin. They came in and they leaned in with us, and they committed to be our partner. Yeah. And so we went ahead and we decided we're going to put all of AT&T financials on the cloud. General ledger, accounts payable, project accounting, fixed assets, revenue management, and we implemented last August. So that was a huge accomplishment. And we have EPM, OCI, I think we have everything you have. So as we've been going through that, it allows us to be at the forefront of how Oracle is now operating in the AI world. And AT&T takes security very serious. Imagine if we have a data breach, it's front page. That's not a fun thing. So we are working with our AT&T security from a governance perspective to certify Oracle as a product. Yes. But as we're doing that in parallel, we're also working on some AI functionalities. And so excited for the sessions that we've been here, from agentic AI, the agentic shop, there's payable agentic, there's ledger agentic. So, challenging with the team to see how we can adopt that and work with Oracle along the way. Okay.
So, well done kind of after that first initial, not quite right, coming back and relooking it, but then across the whole of AT&T. So great progress there. Well done. So you're now leading, key initiatives, not just Fusion, but automation, AI. What are some of the specific programs you're driving, to deliver those outcomes?
So quickly, when we were moving to finance, which is the foundation, into the cloud, supply chain, our cousin, we call them our cousin, was also moving to the cloud. And so we were able to really converge the two. And so what we're developing is a global single instance that allows us to have finance and supply chain in one environment, which gives us data, right? Data is power. And so we'll be able to start to show to our leaderships, to the CFOs and the controllers, from a free cash flow, spend visibility, all of that as we move in this path is going to be faster, and even faster with AI. Yes. And then the other that we're doing is we're looking at what else can we do? So we implemented SLM this past month, supplier management lifecycle, and that went in live. And we're looking at assets, order management, expense, all of that data within one environment.
So, I think that bringing that together and having that enterprise data platform, we had a lot of customers, they'd use one eBiz for finance and one for supply chain, but the fact that you're bringing that all together and having a common data across all of that is the foundational data platform for AI, right? So, okay, so what are the, bold outcomes? So, you're moving to SaaS, bringing in supply chain. What are some of the results or improvements you're looking for?
So, the results of obviously that vision of the convergence, that was significant, and it wasn't easy. It was hard to get the two areas together, but the value that it's going to bring, like I was saying, for our supply chain VP, she's going to have spend visibility. We're bringing in source to settle, procure to pay, order management, all of that golden thread. And I think that's important, but also the mindset of the employees. So it's as we went through this transformation, it was, previously I felt like from a finance, we're back office. Yeah. It's back office. Yeah. And so now we're looking at how can we be better and ask the whys. And it's okay to challenge the status quo. It's okay. The world has so much possibility, especially with AI and everything that we're learning here from this session. It's significant, the opportunities out there. Yeah, no, it's, I think we all see it, right? We had Michelle on there, we had 60 customers with us Monday, and they're all saying, okay, we don't want to experiment anymore, right? We want pragmatic, proven AI solutions that other people have used as well and got outcomes and value. So
tell me a little bit about, you're using the Success Navigator, right?
So we
yes.
are, so we're using, so we're just getting started. We're dipping our toe into that. Again, one of the values that is unintended actually, the releases,
yes.
as we're moving forward and working with CSS, yes. that seeing what is out there. So yes, we're current. Yes. That's awesome.
Yes.
But there's enhancements that are happening for other customers, and we want to know why. Yeah. What's happening there? What's the best in class? How should we be operating versus yes. the way we are? And CSS is helping us with that, as well as with the Navigator and the AI and seeing what's all out there, yeah. really getting that front seat view.
Okay. No, that's, I think it's pulling all that information together, it makes it easier for you to understand what's coming. I mean, what we're seeing now is we have over 70% of the Fusion customers are using Cloud Success Navigator, and over 1,000 have put their AI adoption plan in. So we can now start sharing with you what's the #1 AI feature that finance is planning on implementing.
And that's what we need.
Yes,
and that's
yes.
why I think moving to the cloud and having the vision when we did enables us to take those opportunities yes. that we would yes. not have had before yes. had we stayed on EBS.
Yeah, and I mean, it's the pace as well, right? I mean, if you had e-business, then maybe you'd upgrade every 3 or 4 years, and now it's every 3 months, but it's as fast as you want to go, right?
Right. And we need to move fast.
Yes.
We have to move fast, and so our competitors are moving fast, and so that's one thing that we have to bring that. Constantly being asked by our senior leadership, how do we get data faster?
Yes.
And
yes.
watermarked. Right? So as it's coming into the Oracle environment, it's already certified. It's essentially certified data. Yeah. So it's watermarked. So if you think through that 4 walls, the AI of that, the agentics that are going to be able to be used, yes. it's watermarked.
Yeah. No, it's so trusted data platform. Everyone signed off on it, yeah. so you feel you can use the AI yeah. with confidence, right? So maybe Michelle. So looking back, it's been a journey over a few years. What do you think are the key lessons learned to share with the audience here?
So I think the biggest thing is it's okay to fail. And I know everyone says that.
Yeah.
Fail fast. Yeah. We actually lived it with Xandr. So when we failed with Xandr, and we were like, what do we do?
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's okay to question, because one of the reasons that we weren't as successful with Xandr as we should have been is we didn't question. We just said replicate. Mm-hmm. Let's replicate how we have. So replicate the customizations. We don't necessarily need to, because the product in some cases, if we were on that EBS environment for 20 years, yeah. the new product has that capability there. You just might need to get there a different way. Yeah. Yeah. And then have guts. It is hard. It is hard to change people and the status quo. And so it was many therapy sessions that Oracle would have to have with us, where we were at our wits' end. And the other thing that we really had here is strong partnerships. And it's a strong partnership from not only from the Oracle CSS and the product, but also from our clients. And my client is the finance department. They had trust in us. Yes. Yeah. We were the system integrator in the journey. We didn't have anyone else do it. We did it ourselves. And so to have that trust from the senior leadership, and they trusted Oracle. Yep. Right? They knew that Oracle was at the table with us.
Yeah. So no, I think those are great lessons. And you see AT&T is unifying their finance and supply chain for a common data platform. They're using AI to power faster insights and bold innovation. But I also, I'm a customer of AT&T, so my team was saying, like, why does your Wi-Fi suck, right? You're on Zoom, your video's freezing, so I decided to upgrade to fiber.
Thank you.
And Michelle got me the white glove service. So I think she called her CSS, and they showed at my house. And it is screaming now.
That's
so
awesome.
They did a great job. So thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you. Awesome. Thank you.
Okay, so you've heard about a fast go live, and then AT&T, where they stumbled a bit, and then they got it right, and now they're really getting the leverage out of the data and AI. We are going to switch now to a conversation that takes us to the heart of a government transformation in the United Arab Emirates. And we're talking about an organization whose mandate is nothing less than redefining how public services are provided to citizens, employees, governments, residents across Abu Dhabi. And so please join me in welcoming Her Excellency Nadia Al Tabani, representing the Department of Government Enablement. Nadia, please come on up.
Hi, how are you?
Hey, Nadia. So you're in the middle.
Thank you.
Also, someone who I speak to nearly every day is Mauro Shivon. He's the Chief Revenue Officer for the Oracle practice globally at Deloitte. So Mauro, come on up. Thank you. So after this, I think we're all going to want to move to Abu Dhabi. When you hear what's going on there, it's really amazing. So Nadia, so please introduce yourself and just give some context on the incredible things that we're doing.
First of all, Gary, thank you so much for the introduction and for inviting us to this incredible panel. And please just call me Nadia.
Nadia, okay,
yeah.
thank you.
It's really brilliant to come back here in Las Vegas. We actually have a lot of common in Las Vegas. Just a stone's throw from here, the Sphere. And Abu Dhabi soon will have another one outside Vegas, which, as I believe, I guess as a proof, like what happened in Vegas doesn't always stay in Vegas. Yeah.
So really, I think it's a major transformation going on there. So please explain the vision and what you've achieved and what you're planning on doing. So.
Yeah, beginning of this year, we announced a new strategy, Abu Dhabi Digital Strategy 2025-2027, which is reflect about our leadership vision for being an AI native government. Okay. Seamlessly, it's by embedding the artificial intelligence across all government solutions. And this is implemented by Department of Government Element, or you can call it DGE. Okay. In collaboration with more than 60 entities from different 12 sectors. At the aim of this strategy, Gary, it's to position Abu Dhabi as a global model or global leader for AI-driven governments by foster innovation and advanced technology adoption. And at the heart of this commitment at the heart of this strategy is the commitment from us to deliver an innovation and sustainabilities and build that the government. But it's not just serve the today, but it serves also anticipate to serve tomorrow. We in DGE focusing toward digital government that should be proactive, collaborative, secure. And you know how we establish the government-wide digital leadership? By through the innovative solutions and programs and the common digital platforms, and you can call it CDBs, that are scalable, easily accessible, efficient, and providing high-quality services for Abu Dhabi government employees, citizens, residents, etc.
Yes, very, very ambitious, right?
Yeah.
It's. And I think leadership, for the governments I talk to, you are really pushing the envelope incredibly, digital, but really for all of your stakeholders, right? Your citizens in that. So your mandate is ambitious. You've launched several programs to build the skills, systems, the culture needed to deliver it. Can you take us deeper into those initiatives? How are you preparing your executives for the future? How is AI shaping that for you?
You said it right, Gary. Our strategy and ambitions, it's very ambitious and extensive. And I mentioned about the common digital platforms. It's part of key foundation infrastructure, similar to the physical infrastructure that we have at the road network, etc. We have a lot achieved so far, but I'll pick the more four items or key achievement that we went through this successful journey. First of all, we are the first government that we launched to bring the whole of government ERP in the sovereign cloud. And by launching the, bringing the in-country platform in Abu Dhabi to serve and provide the core operation in Abu Dhabi. Yeah. The second one, it's entirely led by the business people. So it's a business-driven projects, and where all the entities, the entire core users participate from more than 60 entities. Providing supporting for more than 55,000 employee records. And we can say, and also plus that we already involved the AI and the Gen AI tools to that platform. So we can say the ERP is the central source of truth for Abu Dhabi government. When it comes about workforce, let's say, transformation, which is really important and a key role in our program, it's about, we first government globally, we bring the OGL, Oracle or Guided Learning to the sovereign cloud. Upscaling our team, co-user, end user, super user, ambassadors, and digital and AI, plus and jointly and support from Oracle team, we established a master class for our senior people. Right now, as I'm talking to you, we have more than 100 senior who got certified. That program is tailored, exclusive for Abu Dhabi. Next wave will come next week, inshallah. One last one, but not least, and I'm sure, Gary, you know about it. It's a big achievement for Abu Dhabi government, TEM. TEM, it's a one-stop shop for all government entities. And those who don't know TEM, the name of TEM in Arabic means they're considered done. So this platform is an AI-powered gateway providing more than 1,100 services from more than 40 entities. As I'm speaking to you right now, our colleagues in GITEX in Dubai showcasing the new release of TEM 4.0 with a full of capabilities, more than 100 features and AIs provided to all citizens, residents, and for government employees.
No, I mean, it's really, I would like that for me because, you know, I don't know about you, if you have to get your driver's license renewed or a passport, consider it done is anything but. So, you know.
So I believe by 2027, and I'm a big believer for that, Abu Dhabi approach will serve as a global model responsible for AI adoption. So transforming how government will be engaged with the communities how it serves.
I mean, it's really incredible, and so many firsts, right? So the way you're engaging with your citizens, just so you know, the sovereign cloud, this is an Oracle cloud installed just for Abu Dhabi, and then with Fusion on top of it, it was the first that we achieved. And then guided learning on top of that was the first. The way that this master class, you know, the making sure that all of the executives understood what this transformation meant and the decisions they were going to make. You taught us how to do that. I mean, really, really incredible, because a lot of times that's the failure, is that, you know, people don't understand the transformation. So, yeah, you are leading the world and showing the way on how to do this. It's really incredible. So, you know, this kind of transformation requires very strong partners. Mara, you're strong, right? So why Oracle? Why Deloitte?
Actually, strategic partnership in digital transformation, bringing complementary strength, especially for critical if you want to achieve the digital vision. Usually partnership helping you to accelerate innovation, implement best practices, and enhancing and improving the service quality or delivery. And really, in this stage, I want to just say thank you so much for Oracle team, for you, Gary. You was working very close with us in this journey, for providing us the cutting-edge cloud and Gen AI to our sovereign clouds. And another special thanks for Myra and Deloitte. They offered us an experts in digital transformation, especially with implementing one of the critical platforms, the ERP for Abu Dhabi governments.
Yeah, that was a great partnership, three-way, you know. Mara would call me, I would call him, we would call you. It was, you know, so Mara, from your so from your perspective, you know, how are you enabling transformation, and what lessons have you learned that the audience can take away?
Well, yeah, absolutely. So first of all, thank you for having us here. And second, I want to say that it is the honor of our firm to actually be the partner of choice along with Oracle in this important transformation for the government of Abu Dhabi. So thank you for that privilege. At the very core, there's a shared mission that Nadia has eloquently elaborated. That shared mission has really been at the foundation of everything that we have been doing throughout the program. So the approach was very simple. You start from, obviously, best practices that our expert brought forward, both in digital as well as the government business. By the way, government business is no easy business, right, Nadia? So 55 agencies, and these agencies are very diverse in nature. You have the Department of Health, which has really nothing to do with the Department of Culture or Khalifa University, for that matter. So the complexities are many, and then the ambition of standardizing processes and unifying employees across this is very, very complicated. This requires best practices, I already said that. Second, a very robust platform. We have the AI-powered Deloitte Ascent, but most importantly, and I will emphasize that, a very robust change management approach. Change management approach that actually spans from leadership all the way down to all of the stakeholders, whether they are users or decision makers or all the management and leaders across all the different entities. All of this, though, once again, is brought back to the shared mission. So every time you actually go after a key design decision or you decide on a direction on a process across these entities, the shared mission, which ultimately is serving the citizens and the residents of Abu Dhabi. So that, to me, that's the approach, but also the lesson learned. Don't forget the shared mission. Infuse that across everything that you do.
And it's working for us. Right?
Yeah.
We all focus on the desired
That's right.
outcome.
And it's joint. I mean, obviously, forgot to mention, you and I talk very often. There's been times where we stumbled, we had issues, and it's part of the journey. So a strong cooperation and a strong partnership between us and CSS has really benefited the program overall.
Yeah, that's great. Quickly, how do you see AI shaping the government transformation going forward, Maro?
Yeah, so we just started the journey, and DGE just started the journey. 25 agencies are live. Obviously, there's about 30 to go. But most importantly, what they achieved so far is they're on the journey of a clean core. The clean core is the springboard for the AI journey that it's ahead. 25C is going to deliver AI Studio. It's going to be the first deployment of AI Studio on a digital sovereign DRCC. And with that, we're going to look back at what we had done in the first 25, but it's going to become the baseline for what's coming on the next 30. And then, of course, the broader ambition, again, with the Oracle Powerful Infrastructure, for more complex use cases, as well as the broader programs that they want to achieve across the board.
Exciting.
Very exciting.
Yeah. So Nadia, and for DGE, what's next in the journey?
Yeah, we have a clear horizon. Looking ahead, we are focusing on continuing embedding the AI capabilities and digital capabilities across all government services and enhancing the data-driven decision maker. If you are asking me about the next step, we have a lot, but we will continue leveraging and accelerating the innovation, accelerating more AI initiative across all government entities, and maintaining a highest standard for trust and security for all across all government services. It's simply about tradition meeting transformation, where that innovation honors by the heritage and improving the ties with our friends, with our partners, alongside all the world, and including here, right now, in the United States.
Yeah, no, it's great. I mean, we've been on this journey with you for a long time, and it's just so amazing to see the progress you've made and the leadership, for the world. This is how to transform government with a digital approach, and really make an impact for your citizens, for your residents, for your companies. I'm just overwhelmed with how amazing this is, and this will show the way for many governments around the world on how to do this. So, Nadia, congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you, Maro. And we just want to say congratulations.
If you allow me, I have a small reward from Department of Government Email. It's a small trophy showing the ERP. Hopefully you like it, Gary and Myro.
Okay. Wow. So
it's so heavy. Be careful.
Yeah,
you will carry it, huh?
Is it solid gold? Oh no, sorry.
No.
Abu Dhabi. Thank you. Thank you so much.
You most welcome. This is for you, Mario.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Hope you like it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Okay, so thank you.
Thank you so much.
So,
Thank
yeah,
you.
so,
Pleasure
okay.
to meet you.
Great,
Take care.
great, thank you. Thank you. Okay. All right. Okay, so just wrapping up here. Hopefully you saw really different perspectives. You know, a company going really fast, a company, OpenAI, a company live and then transforming and getting a data platform in place, and then, you know, a government leading the way here. This was so impressive. So hopefully you took away some learnings for that. I'm going to leave you with an invitation and a question. The invitation is to go down to the hub where we have many things down there. We have 120 sessions, learning sessions. We have, you can see our AI factory which is for customers and partners that we released on Tuesday, which is a holistic approach to how we can drive pragmatic AI into production for you. And then we have a game called The Thrill of Success. This is a game you can win prizes. It shows all of the Oracle. You play in a theme park, and you have to help somebody who's hurt their arm. You have to fix a ride, all using AI, and you get on the leaderboard. But there's prizes and games. So please go down, have a go there. We had 1,100 people play it yesterday. They had a lot of fun. And then my question to you is, how do you define success, and how can we help you leverage AI in your business with Oracle Technologies? We'd love to hear from you. Thank you all for your support. Thanks for being here. I had a great time with all of you, so thank you very much.